I just want to share a realization I had about Led Zeppelin. Now, I grew up listening to this band. They were my favorite band. In fact, I learned how to play other songs. My band played a lot of Zeppelin songs. I play a Les Paul, a Sunburst Les Paul, just like Jimmy Page. Now, they have a new greatest hits album out called Led Zeppelin X. Led Zeppelin X. Led Zeppelin. It's called X. Then I look at the angel in the middle there. That's their logo. They have their own record label called Swan Song. And so Swan Song. A lot of people think this is Apollo or some kind of fallen angel, right? Or some people said Icarus. But what I realized is, think about the name of the band, right? The name represents lead is heavy and Zeppelin is light. Just like the band, they have kind of a real heavy side, but they also have a lot of acoustic, lighter songs. About half their songs are acoustic, actually, like a lead balloon, right? That's kind of how they got their name. But think about what that means, though. And look at the picture of the angel. Lead falls. The human body is a fallen body in this material world, represented by the human body in that photo. That's the lead part of it, right? We're in a fallen state. I think we all agree on that, right? We have different opinions of what caused us to fall. That's the thing. The Freemasons believe, and Judaism, Kabbalah, these guys, and Jimmy Page is on record as being a magician, all right? He's admitted that. He's into magic and mystical things, all right? He's admitted that openly. Everybody knows that. That dude was seriously into Crowley. He bought Aleister Crowley's house and lived in it. I mean, that guy was into some serious dark black magic. So the Kabbalists in the Judaism, they believe that the fall of man resulted in the separation of the two sexes. That Adam was created both male and female, which is entirely false. The Bible says very clearly that Eve was created outside of Adam's body. Adam did not have a female living inside of him, and God just kind of took her out of him. But that human body in between those angel wings represents the lead, the fallen man. Now, how are we going to be restored? That's the question, right? How will we be restored? The biblical model is that we have faith in Yeshua and we have obedience to his word. Yeshua himself will restore us, and we'll get our new spiritual bodies. We'll be restored to our former glory, maybe even greater than that, right? Really. And in fact, it says we will be like adopted sons of God. We will be like the angels, but God's going to do that for us. Now, the Freemasons and the Kabbalists believe that they can do it themselves. They're going to do it their way. They're going to be like the rebellious angels, the fallen angels. And that's where the Zeppelin comes in. If the human material body represents heaviness and lead, something that's fallen, the angel wings represent the Zeppelin, the helium balloon effect, right? The rising. And look very carefully at that body. Look between the legs there. There's nothing there, all right? It's like a Ken doll. It's an androgyne body. The androgyne body has wings, has angel wings. The androgyne body is transformed into an angel. All right? That's what this is about. That's what Led Zeppelin is all about. The lead means the body. The Zeppelin, the rising, which is the angelic aspect, which is the alchemy. Stairway to heaven. Let's look at the lyrics real quick. And it's whispered that soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason. And a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter. A new day will dawn if you follow the piper. And we know who the piper is, right? And we know what this new day is all about. We will rise and become like an angel. That's their promise. If you become a castrated Ken doll, you will get angel wings and rise. You will rise in the Zeppelin. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. It does make me wonder. The piper's calling you to join him. Dear lady. Now, who's this lady? Is this Lady Liberty, perhaps? Or Mother Mary, Isis, Wonder Woman? And as we wind down the road, our shadow's taller than our soul. There walks a lady we all know. We know this lady. We've seen this lady many times on my channel who shines white light and wants to show, comes as an angel of light, how everything still turns to gold, alchemy, androgynous alchemy. And if you listen very hard, the tune will come to you at last. Which tune? The piper's tune. If you obey the voice, if you listen hard to that voice of the piper, the tune will come to you when all are one, and one is all. All right, that's their whole deal. When all are one, and one is all. A new day will dawn for those who stand long, when all are one, and one is all. That's what this symbol is all about. The androgynous angels, all right? Victoria's Secret, Led Zeppelin. We see this image of the winged angel everywhere. It's the eagle. It's the American eagle. It's the national emblem of almost every country in the world. You can find this symbol everywhere. It's the androgyne. It's the cosmic androgyne. It's their version of salvation. They will be restored to their angelic status, right? Because they think now we're just trapped in fact, hey, this is a good video for this one here. Okay, check out this quote from Elvis Presley that I came across. It's in one of his biographies, in a book called Careless Love, written by Peter Guranick. All right, so in 1966, he said to his co-star Deborah Wally while on set for a movie called Spin Out, he said this: "Look, we've only got this moment together, so let's have it completely. No holding back, no wasting time on trivialities. I've got the word. I want to give it to you. I'm not a man. You're not a woman. I'm a soul, a spirit, a force. I have no interest in anything of this world. I want to live in another dimension entirely." All right, this is Elvis Presley saying this. So what did he say? He said, first of all, Elvis admitted, he said, "I'm not a man." All right? Elvis himself said he's not a man, okay? He is very androgynous looking, right? He really is. And then he said to his co-star, who is supposedly a female, he said, "You're not a woman." And then he said, "I'm a soul, a spirit, a force." So basically he's saying he is only a soul and a spirit and a force, right? Like us as human beings, we do have a body. We do have a body. We do have a soul and a spirit, but we also have a body. They just want to be a spirit only. A soul, a spirit, a force. Now that sounds like something like a demon would say though, right? A demon would be a disembodied spirit who doesn't have a body. So the only spirits around in this world that don't have a body are demons. So he said, "I'm a soul, a spirit, a force. I'm not a man." He's basically saying he's not human. Or he's saying he's an androgyne. I'm a soul, a spirit, a force. I have no interest in anything of this world. I want to live in another dimension entirely. And now there's a quote from Bob Dylan when he met Frank Sinatra. All right, it says here, "We were standing out on his patio at night, and he said to me, 'You and me, pal, we got blue eyes. We're from up there.' And he pointed to the stars. 'These other bums are from down here.' I remember thinking that he might be right," said Dylan. So you got Frank Sinatra telling Bob Dylan that we are from up there, basically like they're fallen angels, right? They're angels or they're demons or something, right? Pointed to the stars. He's saying that they're angels. These other bums are from down here. They're material in the body. They're the lead. He's saying they're the Zeppelin and we're all the lead. And the goal is to become a Led Zeppelin. A tranny. Just look around on the album covers. You're going to see the androgynous angel everywhere you look, right? The lead. The fallen man rising up in the Zeppelin on the stairway to heaven through the process of androgynous alchemy.